Welcome back, lottery fans, and welcome to day 6 of our video series, 10 winning rundowns for 10 states in 10 days. That's right, we are on day 6 now, past the halfway mark. We've already done 5 states, they've been fantastic states. The links are down below in the description, make sure you check out those. Basically what this series is I'm doing a state every single day. You voted on the top 10 states you wanted to see, and I'm doing one of those states every single day, doing either a pick 3 or a pick 4 rundown for it, and going ahead and showing you where that rundown has been winning. So this is based on the fact that you guys seem to love all these winning rundowns, so I want to make sure I really blew it out in September and give you a nice lot of content for you to go ahead and look at. And don't worry if you don't have your state in these top 10. I'll be doing other states later on, so plenty of opportunity for more states to be included in this. But right now, this is your top 10. We are on day number 6, so this is the 6th most voted for. We've got 4 more to go after this, the top 4 states. But without further ado, let's go ahead and announce what the number 6 is, because I know you're all dying to hear what state came in on number 6 spot. And that state is Georgia. That's right. Georgia was our 6th state, so we're going to go ahead and do a winning pick 4 rundown for Georgia. And I've been going back and forth, did a few different backtracks, and I found a really good one in the midday that has been working all week actually. So out of the last 7 days, it's hit 6 days, which to me is a phenomenal rundown. And not only has it been hidden 6 out of the 7 days, but a couple of days it was hidden on both the base grid and the translated grid. So this is definitely a hot rundown. You're definitely going to want to go ahead and play this if you're in Georgia and you like playing the pick 4. And of course, if you're not in Georgia, definitely go ahead and give this rundown a try in your state. Let me know in the comments if it's working for you. And of course, you can get the pick 4 tic-tac-toe rundown worksheet completely for free from Lottery Predictor in the resources section, along with all of our other free downloads, including lots of lottery wheels and other rundown worksheets. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Before I start though, just want to say a big thank you to everyone that's been leaving comments, and an especially big thank you to everyone that's been giving a thumbs up. It doesn't take a couple of seconds to give a thumbs up, but it helps grow this channel. So thank you for all those thumbs up, and definitely give a thumbs up for this video as well. So I was going through all the backtracking, and the date that I found to kick this off was 9/8. So 1 week ago, 9/8 was the actual start date in the midday. And the lottery result for that was a 3-1-2-1. And for this rundown, we're actually going to do a 3-6-9 rundown. So it's a fairly common rundown we've done a few times before, but it's definitely working for Georgia. So we do that by putting this 3-1-2-1 down in the left-hand column here, like so. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is for each column, we're going to add that number 3, 6, or 9 into our base number here. So start with the second column here. So 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 3 plus 1 is 4. Next line down, we got 6, so 6 plus 3 is 9, 6 plus 1 is 7, 6 plus 2 is 8, and finally 6 plus 1 is 7. And then in the last column, we're going to take that 9 and add it to the base numbers. So 3 plus 9 is 12, but with the pick 4 lottery, we only need 1 digit. So we'll take the right-handmost digit of 12, which is a 2. So put a 2 in there. 9 plus 1 is 10, so put a 0 in there. 9 plus 2 is 11, so put a 1 in there. And 9 plus 1 is 10, so put a 0 in there, like so. Alright, that's our base grid. Now I played around with both the mirror numbers and the flip numbers on this one to see which one was working best, and it was most definitely the mirror numbers this time. Last couple of ones we've done have been hot on the flip numbers, but this time we're going to be using the mirror numbers. This is where this has been hitting. So we've got a 3. The mirror number of 3 is 8. We do that by looking up the 3 on the top line of the mirror numbers. The number underneath it is the mirror number. So 3 is an 8. 6 is a 1. 9 is a 4, 2 is a 7, 1 is a 6, 4 is a 9, 7 is a 2, and 0 is a 5, 2 is a 7, 5 is a 0, 8 is a 3, 1 is a 6, and finally 1 is 6, 4 is 9, 7 is 2, and 0 is 5, like so. So that's our translator grid. Now let me show you where this has been hitting for the last week. As I said, out of the last 7 days, this has hit 6 times. So this is a really hot rundown. So we go ahead and let's go ahead and jump off and start with our first date. And the first date we had was the very next day. So on 9th of September, the result was a 5362. So we'll go ahead and we're looking in our translated grid, and this was a really, I could tell this was going to be a hot rundown when I hit upon this first number, this 5362, because quite frankly it showed up multiple times in this grid. So we start off by seeing a 5236 here, so that box number there, and then I looked at it a bit more and I said, well, I could do a 5632 right here, or I could do a 5362 right here, or I could do a 563. It's all over this grid. So pretty much 3 or 4 times it showed up in the translated grid. So our very first number out, all over this grid, which was fantastic. Next day on 9/10, our result was a 2463. So I went ahead and looked, and I found it in our translated grid again, a 2463 right here, a 4236 as a box number right there. But then went ahead and I looked on our base grid, and I actually went ahead and found it in there as well. So 2463 right here as a straight number in our base grid. So it showed up in both grids there. Alright, very next day, so not skipping a beat, 9/12. It is 0139 show up. And 0139 went ahead again on our mirror grid. We had a 1903 show up right here as a box number. So that was hidden right there. 9/13, Friday the 13th, was not unlucky for Georgia because Georgia had a hit off this grid as well. It was an 8107 was the result in the lottery. And we go ahead and we'll look at our base number this time, looking for the 8107. And it's actually right here, 8107, which actually mirrors that pattern of the first number. The 5362 had this grid here, this square here, same here in this one here. But not only there, it actually hit twice on this grid as well, because we had an 8710 right here. So we definitely had that, and we had this corner here. So this also showed up 3 times in this actual rundown, in this base grid. So definitely that was very hot too. 9/14, not slowing down at all here, and the result was a 5479. So I had a 5479, and we're going to go ahead and 54. Whoops, wrong color pen. Straight right here, 5479, right there in our base grid. A straight number right there, but not to be outdone. Translated grid said, "Hey, I want to see that as well," and we have a 5749 right here in our translated grid. So that showed up in both grids. And then finally, today, just to prove it's not slowing down, today's result was a 4274. And if we go ahead and look in our base grid here, we've got a 4247 right here, and we've also got a 4247 right here. So that showed up, today's number showed up twice on our base grid as well. So there we have it. We have 6 numbers winning in 7 days, winning on multiple grids for certain numbers, multiple times within the same grid for several numbers. So this is a really hot rundown. I wouldn't doubt if you throw any of these numbers out, given the next 2 or 3 weeks, they'll start hitting. So if you're in Georgia, great rundown for you, Georgia. Definitely a way to start off our top 5 here. Georgia really bringing it in our number 6 position. If you want to see what's on the top 4 states, the top 4 that you voted for, still got 4 more winning rundowns that I'm going to be doing for those over the next 4 days. So definitely subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any of that. As I said, please give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up really helps. Doesn't take 2 seconds. Thank you so much for giving the thumbs up. As always, share this video out with anyone else that's in Georgia or anyone else that wants to have these rundowns or wants to do lottery rundowns. Share the whole channel because there's lots of great information and lots of great rundown videos on the channel as well. But that's it for right now. As I said, I'll be back with the next 4 over the next 4 days. In the meantime, good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.